Good morning, Taft Wizards. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, September 22nd. This is Mrs. Williams, your principal. Let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So boys and girls, today is an exciting day. It's our first day for hybrid learning. So we have half of our students coming in. If your last name begins with the letters A through L, you'll be coming into school today, Tuesday, and tomorrow, Wednesday, as well as our Aspire and English language learner students. So let's see, the lunch for today. We have pizza crunchers, sweet potato fries, roasted broccoli, served with chilled fruit and milk, and our sandwich of the day is Italian combo. If you would like to order lunch for tomorrow, tomorrow's menu is rotini topped with our homemade meat sauce, garlic bread, and Caesar salad, served with fruit and milk. And the sandwich of the day for tomorrow is one of my favorites, peanut butter and jelly. So this week, like I just said, we're starting our cohort 1 comes today and tomorrow, and then Thursday and Friday our cohort 2 come. The full virtual students, you're going to continue to have your live Google Meets with lessons prepared across the 4 days. And also the hybrid students, so even if you're not coming to school today or tomorrow, your teacher is sharing with you the Google Meet link because at 9 o'clock in the morning, the teachers and the students in the hybrid model are still going to have their morning meetings at around 9 o'clock. Just look for the email or the communication from your teacher for details about that. And boys and girls and parents, I want to explain that the difference between hybrid and virtual, you're getting the same amount of learning and teaching, it's just being delivered differently. So whether you come to school for 2 days a week or you stay home and learn full virtual, it's still the same amount of learning. Okay, so boys and girls, no matter which class you're in or which teacher you have, you're still learning all of the necessary skills and curriculum for that grade level across the week. So it's just being delivered differently. Obviously, the full virtual kids are home learning through Google Meets throughout the 4 days, but it's not more than the students who are coming to school for 2 days and then getting independent work at home and videos and such. And some of our virtual teachers are also going to be recording videos. It all depends on their class makeup. Please make sure, parents, that you watch the Taft orientation. I know I'm sorry that it was 49 minutes long, but I do explain in more detail a lot of the information here at Taft. And if you don't want to listen to me anymore, you can just take a look at the PDF that I shared with you. It's in your email again this morning in the Google folder that I shared with you. Boys and girls, please remember your masks or face coverings, and please remember to do the daily self-check. I'm going to show you how we do that. So I made a link. This is just on the district's hold on, my goodness, Mrs. Williams. Open link. So on the district website, automatically this always pops up, so you can always go there. But if you go straight to the district website, there's this right here. It says self-screen. So you click there, and you could do this on your cell phone. I actually have this saved on my cell phone, so I do it every morning. And it's a screening question to prevent the spread of COVID. We want to make sure that you're healthy before you come in. So you select your location depending on which building you're visiting today. So we're going to select Taft. And then over here, you select your role. So every staff member has to do this. Every employee, every guest, and every student. So parents, please do this for each of your students. Then it asks you these questions. They're asking if you have any of these symptoms, and it's the same kind of symptoms that everybody asks you to make sure that you don't have any of these symptoms. And then you have to answer no to all of those questions. You have to make sure that you're not positive, you weren't in close contact with somebody who's positive, and you didn't travel. So if you've traveled internationally or to one of the states that's on the travel ban, or at least on the list for New York State, you need to self-quarantine for 14 days. Then all employees, we have to say, yes, I acknowledge that this is true. And then you have to put in your first name, your last name, your email, which every child has an email, and then a phone number of an adult. And then you click submit. And that's it. And then you've done the self-screening. So please make sure that you do that every day before school for each of the students. If you borrowed a district Chromebook, boys and girls, make sure you bring it, at least for this first week until if your teacher tells you that you don't need it, then listen to your teacher. But for now, make sure it's charged and you bring it. You will not be on it all day. Our national celebrations for today. So today is National Voter Registration Day. So it is an election year, and we want to make sure that if you're 18 years or older, that you're a registered voter. So this is celebrated on the fourth Tuesday in September every year, and the National Association of Secretaries of State, so NASS, established the first National Voter Registration Day on September 25th back in 2012. It's also National Centenarians Day. So a centenarian is a person who's lived 100 years. So do you know anybody that's 100 years old or older? I personally do not, but there are about 72,000 centenarians in the United States of America. That was according to last year's estimates. So make sure that you try to find somebody, or at least an elder person who's close to that. They have so much knowledge. You can ask them questions about their childhood because they grew up in a very different world. Maybe you can find out what their secret is to a long and healthy life. But it's very important and interesting to listen to our elders. And finally, the food for today, one of my favorites, National Ice Cream Cone Day. Now, I love ice cream. I'm actually not big into ice cream cones. But they say that ice cream cones were invented around 1825 in France, and they called it little waffles. So if you like to eat ice cream cones, today is your day. So make sure you go out and do that. So boys and girls, I'm really looking forward to seeing our students pretty soon, and I will see you all on here tomorrow. Have a great day.